my journey with theater and with acting has really, it spans my whole life. I grew up just like dressing in costumes and creating different characters. And my dad's a musician, and he would musical direct and play the piano in all these shows. So, the ones that were appropriate, I would go to as a kid. And I think something sparked in me. And, in other words, I got bit by the bug. And my parents threw me into theater camp at like age 3, and I literally haven't stopped since. Clue is up there. Like, it might even be, professional, unprofessional. It might be like my 98th show, I think. I grew up playing the game, and I soon then found out about this weird cult classic 1985 movie starring Tim Curry. My little theater kid brain was like, this would be an awesome play to do. Hopefully one day I can do that and they'll make that happen. And then X amount of years later, here I am playing the butler and doing this madcap show, and it's a joy. You definitely have to do both. I mean, I love the movie, and so many people love that movie. So you have to honor those iconic moments that are in there that people love and kind of worship, including myself. And so, but you also, I'm not Tim Curry. I wish I was, but I'm not. And so you have to make this character your own. And we have the most brilliant director in the world who knows this show inside and out, Casey Hushin. And we've created this character together that is very much the classic proper British by the book, very precise butler. Because I'm who I am, get to make it my own and have created its own quirks, and the way that murder and mystery and chaos manifests in my body is different, but is a lot of fun. I think a lot of us agree that comedy is math, and there is a rhythm and a pace, and you really have to honor that and stick to that, because then the jokes will start to land. In the rehearsal room, we're doing all these jokes. I mean, it's just joke after joke after joke. I mean, talk about a great night of theater. But we're in a rehearsal room and no one's laughing, so we didn't really know what was funny and what was. So we got to, once we had an audience, which is really the final piece that really makes this show work and makes sparks fly, is having an audience there and them being engaged, and not just laughing at all the jokes, but them getting to play detective too. I mean, at the end of the day, this is a murder mystery, and around that is a comedy, but they're engaged with us as detective and as one of the dinner guests. Honestly, you can know nothing about Clue and you can know everything about Clue, and it will still be a great night, and you're going to have so much fun, because the play honors the game and it also honors the movie. But you don't need to necessarily know the movie or how to play the game to really appreciate this awesome night of theater. So it really spans for anyone. I mean, just like the board game, at the age range of 12 to 99, it's kind of like that with this play too. It's really for everyone who likes the game, likes the movie, and or not, or knows nothing. But we honor those iconic moments that people love in the movie. And we make it our own. I mean, this isn't a movie. We can't edit jokes together. So everything is almost, the comedy comes from our physicality and our pacing and our rhythm, and that landing with an audience. So it becomes a lot of fun. That set is its own character too. I mean, that is like the ninth character on stage with us. And it is so much fun to interact with that set, and people love it. It's Lee Savage, our set designer, is brilliant. And that body manner is a Swiss Army knife, and all these things start to pop out, and oh, there's the corkscrew, and there's the knife, and there's this other knife here, and all of a sudden this living, breathing organism of body manner starts to play tricks on us. I couldn't play the butler, unfortunately. Otherwise, I probably would. However, I think I used to play Mr. Green. Mr. Green was just kind of the coolest. He wasn't like the bumbling Colonel Mustard or anything. So I liked Mr. Green for that. I grew up on Long Island, so like Broadway was in my backyard, and I was so lucky to have parents that supported the arts and loved the arts and cultivated that with me and my brother. And I think the first Broadway show I saw, and it's like so vague in my memory, was Beauty and the Beast on Broadway. And I just remember how large and grand that set was. We all knew the movie, of course, too. So it was really special to see that. And I mean, I've also seen like countless Broadway shows at this point. So, but that was the first one I believe that I saw. And it's still like a blip is still in my memory of how magical Broadway can be and is. The arts are, in my opinion, and for me, it feels like a fact that arts are imperative to the life that we live. And with our show, what I like about it so much is that we all get shot out of a cannon at this show and we walk out feeling, and I'm talking about us as a collective, as actors, as crew, and as audience, feeling so much more alive after the show. I mean, it's a play about death, but we walk out feeling so much more alive and excited after. It is an electrifying night of chaos and laughter and shrieking, and so that just inspires us and ignites us to feel more alive as we move about our lives. And it is a communal event, so getting to be together in a room and create something that is exciting and thrilling together and experience that is truly a gift. And like, we can't take that for granted. It's really special. And that's why I keep on doing it.
Clue live on stage.
Tickets at BroadwayandBinghamton.com.